Ever notice how you never win an argument with your partner? No matter what you say, somehow you end up feeling like the crazy one, the bad guy, or the person apologizing. When you know deep down you had a point, it's like being stuck in a game where the rules keep changing, and you never come out on top. Today, we're going to break down why narcissists always win arguments, and more importantly, how you can stop playing their game. Because the truth is, you don't have to keep losing. You just need to learn the strategy that flips the script. Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever dealt with a narcissistic partner, coworker, or even a family member, you know exactly how draining those endless arguments can feel. Here's why this video matters. Arguments with narcissists aren't about resolving conflict. They're about control, and the longer you stay in the game, the more you lose. Your peace of mind, your energy, and sometimes even your sense of self. But here's the good news. Once you understand their playbook, you can stop falling into their traps. In this video, we'll break down the tricks narcissists use in arguments, show you role-play examples, and share practical ways to protect yourself so you don't feel powerless anymore. So first, let's get clear. What exactly do we mean by narcissist in this context? Now, I'm not talking about someone who just likes selfies or enjoys attention. That's surface-level stuff. I'm talking about narcissistic personality disorder traits. People who lack empathy, constantly need validation, and manipulate conversations to maintain control. For them, an argument isn't about truth. It's not about problem-solving. It's about winning at any cost. Think of it like playing poker with someone who hides cards up their sleeve. You're playing fair. You want to resolve things, find compromise, maybe even grow closer. But they're just trying to dominate. And here's the catch. Their tactics are so subtle, so emotionally charged, that before you know it, you're defending yourself, raising your voice, or questioning your own memory. That's the game. And the reason they almost always win is because they don't play by the same rules you do. We're going to break down those rules, or rather, those tricks, in just a moment. But here's the takeaway before we dive in. Narcissists don't actually win because they rewrite. They win because they trick you into playing a game you can't win. So, let's expose their strategies. Now, let's talk about the main tactics narcissists use to always come out on top in arguments. I'll give you 5 big ones with real-life examples you'll probably recognize. 1. The goalpost shift. This is when you finally think you've proven your point, and suddenly, the narcissist changes the rules. Example. You say, "You promised you'd pick up the kids at 5, and you didn't." They reply, "Well, you didn't remind me this morning. So, actually, it's your fault." See what just happened? The original point was about their action. They shifted it into being about your supposed failure. Roleplay. Partner. "You forgot our anniversary." Narcissist. "Oh, please, you didn't even plan anything either. Why should I be the only one making an effort?" Result. You're no longer talking about what they did. You're on the defensive. 2. The gaslight. This is the classic "that never happened," or "you're remembering it wrong." Example. You bring up something hurtful they said last week. They look at you dead in the eye and say, "You're imagining things. I never said that. You're too sensitive." And because they say it with such conviction, you start second-guessing yourself. Roleplay. You called me lazy yesterday. Narcissist. "Wow, seriously? You really need help with your memory. I was joking. You take everything so seriously." Now you're questioning whether your feelings are valid at all. That's exactly the point. 3. The word salad. Narcissists love to overwhelm you with endless talking, random side points, or circular logic until you're too drained to keep up. Example. You ask a simple question like, "Why didn't you pay the bill?" They respond with a 10-minute speech about how stressed they are, how everyone else is ungrateful, and how you're attacking them. Roleplay. You Hey, did you talk to the landlord like you said? Narcissist. Why are you always on my back? Do you know how hard I work? Do you ever thank me for anything? You only notice when something goes wrong. Now, you're so busy defending yourself against side accusations that you forget the original question. 4. The character assassination. When they're cornered, narcissists go straight for your identity. Instead of debating the issue, they attack you. Example. You say, "I wish you'd listen to me more." They fire back. "You're impossible to deal with. No wonder no one else can stand you either." Roleplay. You. "I just need you to respect my boundaries." Narcissist. Boundaries? You're the most selfish person I've ever met. Everything's always about you. Suddenly, it's not about boundaries anymore. It's about proving you're not selfish. 5. The silent treatment or walk away. When all else fails, narcissists pull the plug. They storm out, refuse to talk, or give you the cold shoulder. Example. You're mid-argument and they just stop. No eye contact, no words, just a wall of silence. Roleplay. You. "Can we please finish this conversation?" Narcissist. Silent, arms crossed, staring at their phone. This leaves you frustrated, desperate, and often apologizing just to break the silence, even though you did nothing wrong. Do you recognize some of these patterns? Maybe all of them. If so, you're not alone. These are classic strategies that narcissists use to maintain control and win arguments. But here's the bigger question. What impact does this have on you over time? Arguing with a narcissist isn't just frustrating in the moment. It chips away at your mental health, your confidence, and even your relationships outside of them. Let's talk about 3 big impacts. 1. Emotional exhaustion. After every fight, you feel drained, like you've run a marathon you didn't sign up for. Over time, this can lead to burnout, anxiety, or even depression. 2. Self-doubt. Because gaslighting and blame shifting are so constant, you start questioning your own memory, judgment, and worth. That's not by accident. That's how control deepens. 3. Relationship isolation. Many people in these dynamics stop talking to friends or family about what's happening, because they re-embarrassed or because they've been convinced no one else would understand. That isolation keeps you trapped in the cycle. And the scary part? You might start to feel like you're the problem when in reality, you're just reacting to an impossible situation. But here's the empowering truth. You can break this cycle once you realize the only way to win is to stop playing their game. Let's clear up a few myths real quick. Myth. If I just explain myself better, they'll finally understand. Fact. Narcissists aren't interested in understanding. They're interested in control. Myth. If I stay calm and patient, they'll eventually respect me. Fact. Patience doesn't earn respect with a narcissist. Boundaries do. Myth. They win arguments because they're smarter. Fact. They win because they play dirty, and you've been playing fair. Understanding this difference helps you stop blaming yourself and start focusing on what you can control. So, how do you stop playing their game? Here are some practical steps. 1. Don't take the bait. When they insult you or shift blame, don't defend every accusation. That just keeps the cycle going. Instead, stay calm and bring the focus back. We're not talking about that. The point is, 2. Use the broken record technique. Repeat your boundary or your point calmly, without getting sucked into side arguments. Example, I need you to respect my boundary. That's it. 3. Know when to walk away. Sometimes the best move isn't to win, it's to disengage. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. 4. Document facts. Especially in co-parenting or workplace situations, keep written proof. Narcissists thrive on verbal chaos. Documentation keeps you grounded. 5. Build external support to talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Remember, you're not crazy and you're not alone. The real win isn't beating them at their own game. It's refusing to play at all and protecting your peace instead. So here's the takeaway. Narcissists don't win arguments because they're right. They win because they twist the rules, drain your energy, and make you doubt yourself. But once you see the game for what it is, you have the power to step out of it. Protect your peace. Hold your boundaries. And remember, your worth isn't defined by their opinion or by the outcome of any argument. If this video hit home for you, share it with someone who might need to hear this today. And if you want more strategies on dealing with narcissists, make sure to subscribe. We've got a lot more coming. Thanks for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.